Yo, what's up, guys? It's Luke here. It's a nice day again today. A few interesting things are going on in Bitcoin world, or whatever you want to call it. Japan has officially declared Bitcoin an actual form of payment, which is great. That means Bitcoin is now officially 100% legal and accepted in Japan. And I told you, remember I said, Japan is going to really, is going to become like a blockchain hub. So that's good news. I think that's definitely helping Bitcoin's price. But what I wanted to talk about today, just quickly, a quick video, because I'm tired, man. I'm so tired. How I think that Litecoin could actually prevent a hard fork. Prevent a Bitcoin hard fork, in my eyes. So Litecoin, as we know at the moment, is 68. I just checked a second ago. 68% out of the 75% needed to activate Segwit. Litecoin, because obviously this whole Bitcoin hard fork thing is coming from the stalemate about how Bitcoin's going to scale and evolve for the mainstream global markets, how it's going to be able to handle that kind of load and handle the load it's got already. So basically, I reckon Litecoin trying out Segwit and pushing through Segwit and being so close to Segwit now, I think it's going to happen. I think it could happen much faster than we thought. I think that Litecoin, if it gets Segwit and it's all approved and it's all nice and it goes well, and Lightning Network, I don't know how long it would take for Lightning Network to be integrated, but if that all goes smoothly and really does do everything that it says it's going to do, and there's no big bugs or anything, and it will sway perhaps the neutral people into Segwit and kind of put to rest this whole Bitcoin core versus unlimited debate. Litecoin could, sorry I'm a bit slow today, but yeah, Litecoin could actually, if Litecoin takes the driver's seat in how it scales and how Bitcoin scales as well, definitely the fork will be avoided. I mean, I'm not really hearing much about this hard fork anymore actually. Over the last week or so, it's all sort of seemed to die down a bit now that Segwit's. People are waiting to see what Segwit's going to do on Litecoin first. That was the point of it going on Litecoin first. So yeah, Litecoin could actually stop a hard fork for Bitcoin. So Litecoin is actually much more important than we give it credit for. I think Litecoin's role in this whole thing is crucial. I think Litecoin now could actually be very crucial to Bitcoin. People call Litecoin boring, but it's actually, this is like a big moment. Litecoin could actually show us what a scaled cryptocurrency could be like. Litecoin is actually now, usually it's Bitcoin that kind of goes head first and tries out all the new things and stuff, but now Litecoin is now basically going into uncharted waters. It's Litecoin's time now. I'm not saying Litecoin's going to take over Bitcoin. I don't think that will happen. I don't think that's not Litecoin. When Charlie Lee created Litecoin, well, forked Litecoin and forked Bitcoin, created Litecoin. Litecoin's a fork of Bitcoin. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm so tired, man. Charlie Lee's vision for Litecoin was never to overtake Bitcoin. It was to work in tandem with Bitcoin, like silver to gold. That's why Litecoin has 4 times the supply of Bitcoin. That's why it's a little bit faster. Like how silver, you can kind of move silver around a bit easier than a lump of gold. You know, 1 lump of gold compared to 1 lump of silver, you can find it's easier to spend on day-to-day things. So I think, and that's what Charlie Lee's kind of mission was with Litecoin. So I don't see Litecoin taking over Bitcoin. I don't see how Litecoin and Bitcoin, their networks and markets and the community is so intertwined. If one spikes, the other spikes anyway. So it's kind of like they just complement each other. So it's like, it's not, they're not rivals. It's not like Bitcoin versus Dash or Bitcoin versus Ripple or Bitcoin versus Ethereum. It's not even, I don't even see Bitcoin and Ethereum as rivals. Ethereum is just a whole different kettle of fish. But yeah, that's how I see Litecoin. I think Litecoin's role is very important in this. And people who kind of called Litecoin, I mean, I called Litecoin boring, but I meant it in a good way. I meant it as a store of value boring. I meant it as not topsy-turvy like most of the altcoins out there. I meant it in a good way, but other people just didn't like Litecoin because it was boring, for silly reasons, like just for flipping it and risky trading. It's like, stability is good. It's more likely to be accepted if it's less volatile as well. So that's something to consider. But definitely Litecoin is the flagship when it's at the moment when it comes to mainstream scalability at the moment, because it's the closest to it. And I think everyone's watching to see what happens with Segwit as well. I don't think it will just, even if in a worst case scenario and Segwit had a lot of bugs or something, I don't think it would actually destroy Litecoin. It will be fixed, improved upon, and back on its on current course, back on the mission. So I don't even really see that happening. I think I'm very curious to see what's going to happen, but I think, yeah, Litecoin is definitely it's awesome. I think personally, I think it's brilliant. It's the most legit one out there after Bitcoin, and you know, this is definitely Litecoin's time to shine, definitely. So yeah, that's my little insight into that. Litecoin could actually just totally crush this whole hard fork fear, Segwit, and it could actually save Bitcoin from forking, and it actually could save a whole lot of stress. That's my take on Litecoin at the moment. So oh yeah, and check out, what's it, the Litecoin Foundation. I think there's a Litecoin legitimate, it's been registered. It's like a non-profit organization as well. So yeah, check it out. I'm tired. Yeah, I'll probably do another video tomorrow or later. So yeah, have a great day. It's a nice day. Okay, nice day. Just enjoy your day, man. I am too.